Hi, friends. How are you? This is Mr. Roman here. Welcome back. I do want to start today with a quick um, little video. You guys know how much I love videos. Let's see. This is from me to you. Welcome back.
So that's what a blue macaw is supposed to look like? Look at it shine, and feathers they glow. Now the jungle is smiling. It's our baby's home. Can you feel what I feel? The day is coming fast. Our precious jewel has returned. I'll be the first to say welcome back. Roberto. Oh, welcome back. I said, welcome, welcome back.
Yay! Welcome back to day two. So here's quick little announcements. I'm excited to see you guys today as well. Remember that my office hours are from 1 to 2 p.m. every day. So I'll be seeing you guys in Google Hangouts later on today as well. So really quick, happy Wednesday. Welcome back, my gorgeous and amazing mathematicians. Today is April 8th, 2020. It is the beginning of a new journey, a new journey to start fresh and become the best we can be. Remember that today we will meet from 1 to 2. Can't wait to see you guys again. I'm so excited that I got to see some of you guys yesterday, and I hope I get to see more of you today. So, one thing that I want you to think about is think about one goal you would like to set for yourself this week to become a better learner. So think about the goal. With gratitude, Mr. Roman, Miss Catherine, and Miss Stella. Alrighty, so we're going to begin. So today's lesson is going to be all around reviewing one-digit multiplication. And the reason why we're going to be doing one-digit multiplication is because by the end of the week, we're going to explore a little bit of fourth grade math. I think you guys have been rocking third grade math. So today we're going to do a review. Starting tomorrow, we're going to be exploring two digits by one digits. So let's review simple rules here. Let's start by reviewing multiplying by zeros. Remember, what's the rule when you multiply by zeros? Correct. The answer will always be zero. So it doesn't matter which number you multiply by zero, you always get zero as your product. For example, 6 times 0 equals 2, 0. 7 times 0, 0. 11 times 0, 0. A million times 0? Correct. 0. Always 0 when you multiply by 0. Another rule we're going to talk a little bit about, it's multiplying by ones. Multiplying by ones, it's pretty simple because it doesn't matter which number you multiply here. So whichever factor you multiply by 1, your answer is going to be that same factor. So this factor will always be the same factor. That's going to be your answer. For example, 3 times 1. If you're multiplying 3 times 1, your answer is going to be 3. Simple, huh? 4 times 1, 4. 8 times 1, 8. 12 times 1, 12. 20 times 1, 20. A million times 1, a million. So there you go. Alrighty. Multiplying by 2, it's remember the strategy double double. You're simply going to have to, so any number that you multiply by 2, so any factor that you multiply by 2, you simply are going to have to double it. So double. For example, you ready? 2 times 7 equals to 14. I know this because if I'm multiplying 7, all I got to do is double the 7. So 7 plus 7 will give me 14. 6 times 2, I need to double the 6. 6 plus 6 equals to 12. Alrighty. 3 times 2. I know that I'm multiplying 3, so I have to double the 3. 3 plus 3 equals to 6. Alrighty. How's that for your little review? So by now you should already know how to multiply by zeros, ones, and twos. I know that the twos are probably the trickiest ones out of this three, but keep practicing them. I challenged you to start memorizing this three by the end of the week. Alrighty, so here's today's objective. So today I am orally and in writing multiplying single digit numbers. The vocabulary we're going to be using today, it's going to be pretty simple, are words that you already know. So we're going to be using the word times, the word multiply and multiplied, and the word plus. So those are the 4 vocabulary words that we're going to be focusing on today's lesson. All right, let's start with a quick little warm-up. So right over here, you do have some multiplication problems. So let's start with solving them. We're just going to choose one to solve really quick. Good. Good. Because I'm going to choose one myself to solve too. So I'm going to choose, I don't know, I like this one, 6 times 4. So I'm going to be solving for 6 times 4. Now, remember, we've learned 3 different strategies, and let's review those 3 strategies really quick. 6 times 4 equals to something. Let's figure out what that something is. Okay, strategy number 1 is you can totally use the array model if you want. So I'm going to do a little dot right over here. And I'm going to start with 1. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm just going to use a pencil. It's going to be a lot faster. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to have 6, and then each row it's going to have how many? 4, right? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So if you're still working with arrays, awesome. Do arrays. So the biggest thing with working with arrays is you don't want to count one by one, right? So we're past counting by one by one. So you can totally skip count by whichever number. So in this case, I'm going to skip count by 6. So I have 6, 12, 18, 24. So 6 times 4 equals to 24. Or you can totally do repeated addition. So 6 times 4. Let's do this. I like to choose the biggest number, and then I will count it the number of times of my other factor. So if my factor here is 6, I'm going to count 6 4 times. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Here you go. So I know that 6 plus 6 equals to 12. I know that this 2 will equals to 12. And all I got to do is add 12 plus 12, which will give me 24. Another way to do this is the grouping strategy. So 6 times 4, I know that I have 6 groups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 groups of, I'm going to use this really quick, 4. So I have 6 groups of 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. And if I were to count all of these groups together, so I have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. The answer should always be the same. So there's 3 different strategies while solving by one digit by one digit. So, alrighty, let's keep going. Can you solve for 5 times 4? 5. I like to skip count simply because it's a lot easier. So, and I'm really good at counting by 5s. So I am going to count by 5s. How many times? Correct. 4 times, right? So I'm going to start 5, 10, 15, 20. So my answer should be 20. Now, it doesn't matter which strategy you use. I've given you guys 3 strategies to use. So you use whichever one you want. This is the strategy that I normally use when I solve, but you can totally use groupings. 5 plus 5 equals to 10. 5 plus 5 equals to 10. 10 plus 10 equals to 20. Or you can totally still do your arrays, which arrays are awesome. Just ensure that your arrays are very well lined up. So then that way you don't have extra. You get the correct answer, right? So accuracy and multiplication is important. Alrighty, let's do some practice here. Remember, if you're working with arrays, you can totally do 2 things, right? So you can simply find how many columns and rows do you have. In this case, I have 2 columns with 4 in each column. So here you go. You ready? So I have 1, 2. So that's going to be my first factor, 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 times 4 equals 2. I don't know. Remember, you can totally count by groups, right? Do not count one by one because that's going to take you guys forever. So over here, I have 4 plus 4 will give us 8, right? Another strategy that I like to use that I've already told you about, I like to skip count. So I like to go 4 plus 4 equals to 8. I like getting the big number first, the big factor. So for example, 4 and 2, the biggest factor is 4. So I'm going to count 4 2 times. So then that way I don't skip count so much. Okay, here we go. So I have, how much do I have here? Correct, 3. How much do I have up here? Correct, 5. So my equation is going to be 3 times 5, which should give you a total of, I don't know. Well, let's count by groups, right? I have 5, 10, correct, 15. So the answer should be 15. Another model right over here. I'm going to get the big factor, which is 5, and I'm going to count 5 3 times. And the answer should be 15. Alrighty. I'm going to let you do this one on your own. Are you ready? What's the equation here? Correct. Good job. It's 4 times 6. Now, remember, I am going to get the big factor, 6, and I'm going to count 6 how many times? 4 times. 6, 6, 6, 6. And in here, this should give me 12. 12. 12 plus 12 should equal to 24. Or I can just simply group, right? 6, 12, 18, 24. So the answer should be 24. Alrighty, if you can practice on your own. I'm gonna leave you guys this 3, 1, 2, 3 for you to solve. So go ahead and pause the video really quick and try to solve this 3. Alrighty, good job. Now it's your turn. So it's your turn to solve some multiplication problems. I know you will rock today's lesson. Today's just a little review of what we've already learned. Remember, our goal that we're leading towards this week, it's going to be to multiply two digits by one digit. For example, 16 times 4, you're going to know that it's 64. That's what we're going to be leading because remember, my number one goal is to get you ready for fourth grade. And I think you're going to be ready. All right, just a quick little reminder. How do you go to Google Classroom? Really simple. So just go to your Google Classroom, choose the third grade math right over here. Your work, it's going to live right over here in class work. Today, you should see right over here, you're going to have day 2, April 8th. So just click on the video first, watch the lesson, and then you're going to go into solving your independent work. Okay, so don't forget to turn in your independent work so I can look at it. Miss Catherine, Miss Stella, and I, we're going to be leaving you guys some comments, some feedback. So be on the lookout. We're going to be grading your assignments. I'm super excited for you to rock day number 2. So, all right, that's it for today. My awesome mathematicians, just want to let you know that I miss you so much. Please stay safe, enjoy your family, and I will see you guys today at 1 p.m. So, see you guys. Adios.